All right. Hello. Thank you so much for watching Pipeline Live today. I'm your host, Hannah Chandler. I said that. I did it. I said it. I'm your host. I've always wanted to say it.
You did it.
And today I have with me Sarah Brown. She is one of our community managers here. No? Yes, that's what she is. Why did I feel like that wasn't right all of a sudden? Anyways, here at Pipeline, and she is an amazing writer. She has the most perfect words for every situation, every post. She's your gal.
Not true.
You bring so much to the table. That's an understatement. People in the room with me, that's an understatement, right? Anyways, today we're going to be talking about blogging. So I'm going to be asking her some questions about that and why you should do that for your business.
Yeah, I would argue that it's a really excellent and essential tool for business marketing. It helps you increase your overall online visibility and your SEO numbers, which is really important.
Yeah,
but we'll get into all of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's also kind of interconnected with your social media. It gives you
for sure
content for that too.
They're like best friends.
Yeah.
Right? Like social media and blogging they probably share a best friend.
They really are. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so let's jump in. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready? So what are the benefits, the long-term results of business blogging? Why should you do it?
So I think the cool thing about blogging is its scalability and kind of like you said, the long-term impact that it has. So as long as you're consistent with your blog posts, search engines like Google and Yahoo are going to love you. Once you publish the post, the internet kind of does the work for you if you're utilizing your keywords and your location and that kind of thing. But producing fresh content and blogging consistently will increase your overall online presence and your SEO. So your SEO is your search engine optimization. We talk about that a lot here at Pipeline. It's just your organic search traffic, which means that it's traffic that you're getting for free.
For free.
And
free is for me, free is for you, free is the good.
So it's not traffic that you're getting via digital advertisements like a Facebook ad or something. It's just traffic you're getting from people going into Google and typing and your business and your blog pulling up. So business blogging is a really great way to get more visibility online through those search engines. Okay. So going back to the more long-term impact kind of thing, I'll give you an example. So let's say I type into Google articles on how to travel with my dog. The majority of articles that Google's going to pull up, you can see the date at the bottom left-hand corner. They're going to be older. I see one from 2013, 2015, and there is one from 2018. So,
some of the new stuff makes it
recent. But this is because about 90% of the leads that we generate every month come from blog posts that were published in previous months and sometimes
90%
years ago. Yeah,
that's nuts.
That's a big number. So it definitely has a long-term impact. Business blogging is not one of those one and done kind of marketing.
So you can't post one blog and expect for that to help you.
You have to be consistent, and it will pay off over time. And that's comforting to me as a writer because your time is never really wasted.
That's so good.
Traffic's always going to be generating to your website if you're blogging consistently. So I think the biggest benefit of business blogging is the increase in online visibility that you're going to get.
Perfect.
And it's not immediate. It will be a long time.
You got to wait. Patience. Mm-hmm. It's like a garden. Sow your seeds. Okay, so what are some other marketing benefits?
Yeah. So I think another benefit is something we talk about a lot here at Pipeline too, and that's establishing your brand authority and setting yourself apart from other brands. So when you're providing valuable information to your audience via a business blog, it kind of establishes you as an expert resource for them, someone that they can go to for information that they can trust. So you become credible, you become viable, and like I said, you become a business that they can trust.
Yeah, legit.
So another benefit, I think, is blogging kind of gives your business the opportunity to showcase its personality. And a good way to do this is by maybe kind of showing off the individual interests of your business. Okay. Like allowing different employees to write the blogs.
Like little guest posts.
Kind of featuring. So let's take a look at an example. So a good example is Pal's Book Blogs. They are a bookstore in Portland, Oregon. And
have you been there?
Gosh, I wish.
Me too. Wow, I wish I could.
They have other locations, but none.
I want to go to there.
Yeah, none that are near here. They're really cool. So they're a bookstore, and they have a little blog. But anyway, so the majority of their blogs are written by the business itself. Got it. Pal's Books. But every once in a while, they'll have an authorial switch. They'll do a Q&A.
Authorial. You know how I said, she's really good with the words? That's one of the words I'm talking about. That's such a good one. Authorial.
Well, thanks. So they'll do Q&As. They'll do book reviews by certain employees within the bookstore, or they'll do an interview with an author, like that. So it's a more casual way of communicating with your audience, and people are always going to react to the more personable kind of...
Almost like a friendship, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So, you know the benefits. You know the long-term goodness.
Yes.
That business blogging can bring to your business. What blogging platform do you recommend?
Well, I'm only going to talk about one because...
Everybody else, we're sorry.
Yeah. Because we love it.
Yes, absolutely.
Here at Pipeline, for our clients, we really love the functionality and the flexibility of WordPress.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Yeah, it's incredibly user-friendly. It's really easy to use. They have a ton of free designs, because some platforms are restrictive in regards to your creative space.
Yeah.
And even your SEO. There's even some restrictions on SEO. WordPress is not like that.
Yeah.
So it's SEO friendly. And like I said, it's just really easy and accessible, really user-friendly. So I would go to WordPress for all of your business blogging needs.
Yeah, and if you already have a website for your business, usually with whatever host you're using, WordPress is super easy to integrate with your existing website.
That's a good point.
So if you have any questions about that, please message us.
Yes.
And we'll do our best to answer that.
Yes.
But yes. Okay, so we know we want to use WordPress. We know the benefits. How do you... And I have a problem with this. How do you sit down and start writing? And how do you decide what you want to write about? And your themes and all that jazz?
Well, before you even start writing, before you even start getting creative, I think the most important thing is to find your voice and to find the voice of your business.
Yeah.
Because business blogging kind of lets you establish the tonality and the personality of your business.
Yeah.
So you want to set that up first. And the character of your blog is going to vary depending on the customer base that you have. So I think
definitely.
also another thing you should do is figure out what that customer base is.
That's super important for everything.
And cater to that specific audience. Find your voice based off of that specific audience.
Yeah.
So, for example, here at Pipeline, we, as a social media marketing team, we try to keep Pipeline's blogs, relatively casual and friendly. We use exclamation points. We refer to people as you and your. We keep it really personable.
Yeah.
But if you're someplace like the Paris Review, which is a literary magazine,
you like books so much.
Just a little bit. That's going to cater to a totally different audience. It's going to be more academic.
Yeah, absolutely.
And ambiguous. So the first thing I would do before you even start writing is find that voice and then write based off of that.
Perfect. Okay, so we know. Now, how do we choose what we're writing about?
Yeah.
The themes?
Yeah, okay. So here's where you can finally get a little bit more creative. I would create a list of topics first.
Yeah.
Keep your main objective in mind when you're writing your list of topics. What is it you're trying to accomplish most? Is it generating traffic to your website? Or is it creating content for your social media platform?
Yeah.
So figure out what that is before you create your list of topics. And then focus on topics that are both unique, because you don't want to be recycling content that everybody else is talking about. So you want it to stand apart. But it needs to be applicable and appropriate to your business too.
Oh, for sure.
If you're a local spa, you don't want to be blogging about 5 ways how to teach your dog how to sit or something.
Just put on a face mask and say, Fido, sit.
There you go.
Write it down.
A good example would be like if you're a spa, you might want to talk about weekly skincare tips.
Yeah.
Or since it's the summer, you may want to talk about, 5 ways to protect your skin from the sun this summer.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
You could even make it even more personal by saying, this is 5 ways to protect your skin from the sun, but these are my favorite. These are the products I love to do that.
Right.
So you're being unique in that, because only you know what you like.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good way to plug in your own
likes.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
And I know, and here's what you should do. I know Jessica did a live video on planning and organizing.
Yes.
Right? She's another community manager here
I was
at Pipeline.
there.
Yeah. So what you should do is go back and watch that.
Yeah, it was really good. She just had to organize your content and how often you should be, how far ahead you should be planning.
Right. I think she said that you should be planning at least a year ahead of time. Yeah, which sounds daunting.
It does. It feels very
sounds crazy. But it's even easier with business blogging because I think a good rule of thumb is bi-weekly. So you're looking at twice a month.
I feel so good about that.
Right.
Twice a month is so doable.
You're looking at, what, 24 posts?
24 posts.
So, 24 blog posts.
Yeah.
24 topics that you're going to have to creating. So, yeah, I would definitely go back and do that. And then finally...
And we'll link to that below.
Yeah. We'll link
Jessica's
to that live video.
Live video.
Yeah. Yep. And then finally, I would structure your blog as a numbered list.
Yeah.
This is not only going to help you, when you're writing, because it's going to kind of give you a very distinct outline, but it's also going to help the people who are combing and sifting through your information because they'll be able to find the specific thing that's beneficial to them. They won't be having to comb through a bunch of information that they don't care about.
Yeah, just digestible.
Yeah. So that's a good way to get started. So
that to me again doesn't feel so overwhelming. Like I can make a list of reasons why you should do this or do that. So
yeah,
that's a good tip.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
So then you can get creative. Start writing.
Creativity. Awesome. All right. I think that was great. Thank you so much Thank you so much for walking down the hall to here.
It was a long trek.
Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in again, hopefully, to Pipeline Live. Have a good week. It's Wednesday, so we're almost to Friday. Have a good one.